Hello, YouTube. Hi. Welcome to the stream where I'm taking fashion quizzes. And because of the delay, most likely you saw me struggle with the glasses. I want to wear these. It's just, they're so nerdy. Who puts pink details on the side of glasses? These are the ugliest things ever. Look. Oh my god. Why is my face like that? Can we put some music on? I can't even see. Marissa, should I do or not do the glasses? We're supposed to be like intelligent and nerdy today, and these are my real glasses. It's just they're huge on me. But if you hold them up, they're not that bad. You put them on my face, they're huge. Let's just let me. I'm gonna decide by playing a song. Oh my god, I look so nerdy. I was getting ready on Twitch, and I look completely different from my work self to my normal self, and then my nerdy self is so much nerdy. There's not a good in between. Let's listen to a song. Let me decide. Let's do this song. I've been listening to this one all day. I just discovered it today too. I think they're cute. I can barely see the screen. Can you hear the music? But my style is really grandma chic, so don't listen to me. You know your style. This is what the stream is all about. If it's the color on the side you don't like, would you ever paint the sides? Oh, that's a good question. It kind of matches the song though. Look, the same pink with that. Isn't it a vibe? Let's finish the song and then we'll get into the stream.
Solo quiero. Solo quiero verte.
Ah, isn't it lovely? I love that song. Solo quiero. By Montoya. What the heck? Isn't that awesome? Okay. Painting the sides of the glasses. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. How is everybody today? How is everybody? The lurkers, the watchers, the humans, the frogs. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna put some background music. Is that good? Can you hear me over the music? Let me know if you can hear me over the music. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Pew, pew, pew. My god, I look so nerdy. Can I go blind for a second? Well, okay. Hopefully everyone is doing good this Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday. It feels like a freaking Friday. I'm so over this week. I can't see. I'm just gonna keep them on. Yes, the volume's good. Sounds good. I kind of don't want to listen to the song. I just want the music for you guys. But hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Monday. I am quite literally exhausted from my job. I knew I was gonna get pissed today. I knew they were gonna tell me everything I did today was wrong. And guess who predicted right was gonna happen? Me. I got blasted for being dumb today. I was like, well, excuse me for not reading people's mind, but you know what? We win some, we lose some, and especially on Mondays when you don't want to go to work. But today we're taking fashion quizzes. That's what we're doing today. We're getting our nerdy on. That's good. That's what fashion girls do, right? That's what fashion girls do. We get nerdy, right? And Marissa, like, you got the grandpa cheek. So we got this. We got this so much. Okay? I'm extra weird today because I'm really tired, and it's a very interesting time to be alive as a woman, if you know what I mean. You get blamed for being amazingly crazy. So the answer is to take fashion style quizzes. I kind of want to take the BuzzFeed quizzes just because those are the most fun. But BuzzFeed is just kind of like the old popular kid that kind of like lost their touch along the way, and now they're just kind of stuck in the shadows remembering their glory days. That's kind of like how I remember BuzzFeed, to be totally honest. But I can put these links that I'm taking in the chat, so you can take the quizzes as well. You can take the quizzes together, forever together. What the heck? It's gonna be a really quiet stream. Hopefully no one jumps on. That was bad. That was bad. Marissa says that sucks what happened at work. Sorry, that was your experience. Yeah, I kind of knew it was gonna happen anyways, so it's fine. Okay, this one, BuzzFeed. What's your attitude towards trends? Oh my goodness, it's almost like I hate trends. Wait, now that I'm reading these quizzes, I kind of feel like this shit is boring. Where in the first question, I'm like, actually, this is kind of boring. You know what's been happening? Before we get into this. What? Why was the transition so long? That took forever. That was not me. Do you see that? What is going on? It's a ghost. My attention span today, guys, is really bad. As you can tell, I've gotten distracted 5 times already in a matter of a minute. Okay. I gotta lock in. I gotta pretend I'm the streamer that I think I am. The story that I was about to say, I just completely forgot. I'm being totally honest. I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, let me put my glasses back on. Let's just take the quiz. Let's just take the quiz. Oh my god. As soon as I put on my glasses, my brain just broke. At least the glasses cover my face, so you can't really see how embarrassed I am. Oh, what's your attitude towards trends? I prefer timeless pieces that will always be in style. I love trends and always try out the newest styles. I only follow trends if they're truly classic. I incorporate trends in a subtle, romantic way. Trends are great for experimenting with something new. I go for dramatic trends that make a statement. I don't care much about trends. Comfort is queen. I would like to say I want to choose this one, that I incorporate trends in a subtle, romantic way. But that's not true, so I'm going to say this one. I always choose comfort. Marissa says that's okay, I'm always distracted. Dude, I'm so distracted all the time nowadays. I was thinking how I was so locked in as a teen and a young adult. But now I've lost it. I've lost it so much. The story that I was gonna say is, I've been watching a lot of streamers and I'm comparing myself to them. So now looking at my small little YouTube and Twitch stream, I'm like, this is kind of lame as fuck. It's so lame. I'm just a lamer. But no, I enjoy my space. It's just comparing yourself to like other streamers, especially huge ones who have been doing this for years. You're not gonna compete. Not even for a second. Especially those that have connections too. Like, I can't compete with that shit. I can't. Wait, okay, I'm gonna use my book as a mouse thing. This is like the ultimate nerdy stream. What about it? What about it? Guys, I look so different. Pick a fashion icon. Kate Middleton, Lady Gaga, Audrey Hepburn. No questions asked, Audrey. If someone complimented your style, what would you say? What would they say? They would say you're so comfortable and relaxed. You think? You're so daring with your style. Your outfit is so unique and fun. You have such a refined, sophisticated look. Wow, you look amazing! Where did you get that? You look so pretty and sweet. You always look so put together. Whoa. I was always told in Montana that I was the most stylish person ever. Can you guys believe it today? I'm the most stylish person ever. I'm the most Just gonna repeat it until someone says it. I'm so stylish. I would say a lot of people think that I am comfortable and relaxed in my fashion choices most of the time in Chicago, but in Montana I was like peak level fashion. So most likely it would have been fun and unique. Something like that. but I'm now in hoodies most of the time. Which accessory are you most likely to wear? A luxury handbag or elegant pearl earring? Cozy neck scarves or beanies? Wide brimmed hat or leather gloves? Funky glasses or unique brooch? Statement earrings or bold necklaces? A dainty necklace or floral scarf? A watch or simple gold hoops? Bruh, I don't wear any of this. Maybe a beanie. I wear a lot of like cozy beanies. This one's fun. How do I know I'm actually choosing the one that I want? Okay, I think it's helping. Yep. What's your ideal weekend activity? I would say being on the internet. Dude, okay. I went to the store on Sunday and I was losing my mind. I need to get a new phone because this one doesn't retain battery anymore. And I could not do anything. And there's so many people in the stores, I was losing my damn freaking mind. Have you guys seen my screensaver? My screensaver? It's America. Liberty and freedom for all. Okay. Let's go back to the quiz. What's your ideal weekend activity? A picnic in a garden or scenic... Oh, this one. This one. No questions. Oh wait, there's so many... My attention span is so cooked today. I'm not hiding my brain and oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to control it. I'm going to control my brain. So the options are going to an art exhibit or a flea market for inspiration, visiting a high-end restaurant or wine bar, seeing a play, musical, or some live performance, going on to a party or a fun night out, relaxing at home with a book or a movie, shits, exploring a museum or attending a cultural event. I would say I like the idea of this one, but I'm gonna go with relaxing at home. Relaxing at home. Which color palette do you usually gravitate towards? I would say it's a mix. On me, it's like dark colors. Dark and intense colors like black, dark green, and maroon. Or bright, bold colors like red or hot pink. Earthy tones like beige, olive, and rust. Deep, rich shades like burgundy. You know what? I've never liked the color burgundy because the word burgundy is so freaking ugly. Anyways. Neutrals like black, white, and navy. Soft pastels or muted tones like blush or lavender. Anything goes. I like mixing up colors in unique ways. I would say I gravitate towards dark and intense colors. I like to gravitate towards intensity. But like the room itself, pastels. I like the intensity of clothing and people. Okay, how would you describe your go-to outfit? Wait. Do I really need to read all these questions out? Damn it. I don't really feel like streaming today. Do I have to be the streamer today? You be the streamer. It's the glasses. I can't get in the streamer mode. I can't see. Oh my goodness. What does it say? Dude, I'm so blind. It's not even fucking funny. I'm so blind. I have astigmatism in one of my eyes. And every time I go to a new eye doctor, they're like, oh my god, it's gotten worse. You're fucked. I'm like, oh, that's great. They're like, what eye doctors have you gone to? Oh, just the Walmart ones where they don't require any like health insurance. And I just pay out of pocket. I go to this random other one sometimes, and then when I want to change my mind, I go to a different place. They're like, it's gotten worse. I'm like, oh, kind of makes sense because I've been going to random places all the time. But you know, I think I'm finally gonna fix my astigmatism one of these days. One eye contact at a time. It doesn't help I'm on the computer for like 10 hours a day. No, actually, 12 hours. Because it's like 8 hours at work, then I stream, so it's like 2.5 hours. Then I'm on my phone after this. So it's literally the entire day. My astigmatism is cooked. Okay, real streamer is leaving. Nerdy girl is coming back. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, go-to outfit. Marissa, if you're here, you can answer these questions with me. We need to recruit more fashion girls. How do I recruit more fashion people? Come to me. My go-to outfit, unconventional and artsy. I love unique or unexpected items. Timeless and structured. I like pieces that never go out of style. Comfortable and cozy. I'm all about relaxed vibes. Polished and luxurious. I like looking high-end. Bold and eye-catching. I love something that turns heads. Striking and bold. I love making a statement with my clothes. Soft and delicate. I lean towards light fabrics and gentle colors. Damn. I would say go-to outfit. I always wear the same thing. This one, timeless and structured. This one's good. What? I got comfy style. You're all about comfort. Your wardrobe. Oh shit! Get this thing out of here. You're all about comfort. Your wardrobe is filled with soft fabrics, relaxed fits, and cozy essentials. You prioritize practicality and ease, often favoring items like sweaters, leggings, and oversized tops. Who would have known, bro? Who would have ever known that that's literally me? Also, I just realized if I have a good sense of style, all these freaking quizzes are probably gonna have the same end result. This one, let's go to this one. The New York Stylist. Okay. Wait, this is, I'm getting in the mood, guys. I'm getting in the mood. This one's the next one. Boys, girls, MBs, do this. This one has a interesting layout. What's your style type? What is my style type? They said it was comfy. What's your go-to outfit for a casual day? Bro, they're gonna ask me the same questions 500 different times. I would say simple. Like oversized black hoodie, leggings, stuff like that. Oh, look at this one. Black leggings and a sweater. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, color palettes. You know what's crazy? People don't know their style. People don't know their style. Can we like have a serious moment? Let's just have a serious moment. Do you hear the silence? It's serious time. Let's just pretend my room is not getting on fire in the back. Why does it look like that? It looks like a ghost. Is it the coloring of the camera? Anyways. Marissa says I got classic style. Classic style? What the heck? What does that mean? You just wear the standard pieces? Blouses and pants. You know what I realized? I stutter a lot and I'm kind of really quirky. So with the glasses, you can just like, not, I don't have an excuse for it anymore. I get perceived a certain way and I can get away with my behavior. Now I can't. My brain is so cooked today, guys. This is only a 1 hour stream. I'm unhinged today. And oh, I'm also eating ice cream from McDonald's I went after work. Because I knew I wasn't going to have enough energy to do this stream without it. But, oh, we're having a serious moment. Yes. We're having a serious moment. How do you not know your style as a person? You know, that's kind of weird. How do you not know yourself? I was gonna eat this ice cream, but you guys are staring at me, so I kind of don't feel like it. I'm in a little spicy mood, huh? I was in such a bad mood yesterday. I was yelling at people. I'd be yelling at people every 2 to 3 weeks, and every time I do, I feel so bad, and I end up going and playing Infinity Nikki at like 1 in the morning. It's a routine. I crash out, and I then game. Should we do the next quiz? Mm-hmm. Got all over my hand. God, I'm so fucking cringe today. Okay, let's continue. What color palette do you gravitate towards? I would say black. Like black colors. These are literally the same freaking questions. Marissa says, I think people so badly want acceptance they never get a chance to explore their personal style. It kind of makes me sad. Oh, that's so interesting. Like the fear of like being on the outside of trends. Because you know what I noticed in school? Everyone that was considered like the loser were wearing just normal clothing, like hand-me-downs, dirty sneakers. They didn't have glasses on. Oh wait, the losers did have the glasses on. Am I just stereotyping? No. No, but to be totally honest, the most pauper kids were the ones that followed the most trends. Like they try to like mold themselves into the moment. And they're the ones that usually care the most to look a certain way. I swear to God. While like the unpopular kids were like the more unique people that didn't put so much effort to like look like everyone else. Have you guys noticed that, or is it just me? Like it takes effort to stay within the trend, to stay within like the popular niches or like the popular stereotype. But then there's like really cool like unpopular people that just have the most amazing brain or personality. It's just they don't fit the mold. Just because you're popular doesn't mean you're like interesting, you know? But the repercussion of being yourself is often rejection, especially when you're younger, I feel like. But I don't want to make huge general statements. My brain is also not really working. I think that was a good statement. What statement pieces are you most likely to wear? Oh, okay. French jacket, flip-flops, or Birkenstocks. Red lip, sleek coat, a cool vintage leather jacket, a well-fitted blazer, crisp navy blazer, hands-free belt bag? What even is that? Hands-free belt bag. A patterned scarf or delicate Girlie. The it bag of the moment? Or what are these questions? I would say a cool vintage leather jacket. Describe your ideal night out look. Ooh. Lace dress? No. Maxi dress? No. Crop top with high-waisted pants? Most likely. Doesn't matter as long as I accessorize and have great shoes. A LBD, of course. What is a LBD? Wait, it's still on me. A LBD. A fanny pack? Interesting. A LBD. Marissa, you be watching me mess up my live streams. You didn't tell me I wasn't sharing the screen. I'm a fucking mess. LBD, of course. I don't know what that is. Let me recruit Google. Oh, little black dress. My God. Oh. Well, clearly I don't go on dates. Or go out in general. A silk button-up tucked into wide leg pants with heels. What the heck? Are they going on? They're going on a business meeting. A simple slip dress with hair pulled back. That one's kind of cute. I like that one. Wait, let me pull up my Pinterest. If I was to go on a date with someone, let's say in like 2 to 3 business years, I would most likely wear my grunge glam stuff. Let me pull it up. I've pulled up my Pinterest so many times. This is like the encapsulation of my brain. Grunge glam. Let's see. What would I wear? I would wear... Like, this is super cool. You can't see the vision because I'm in huge freaking glasses right now, but you see the vision of me in this, right? That's cool. And then what else? This is my vibe. That'd be nice to wear, right? Fancy night out. I love this one. This one right here. And then what else? What else? This look. It's too fancy, but I like the leather jacket. And then what else? What else? This is fun. I like this. Marissa says, I see the vision. Edgy romantic. Wait, you see me, Marissa. I cannot flirt with these glasses on. I cannot. Okay. Next question. What accessories can you not leave the house without? Minimal Girlie, baseball hat, bold statement earrings, delicate Girlie and cat eye sunglasses. Does my phone count? A designer branded handbag and sandals. Layered necklaces and lots of rings, killer shoes and oversized sunglasses. A classic watch with diamond studs. Always a belt, but otherwise my usual Girlie. What accessories can you not leave without the house? I would say my bracelets. I always have these on. Oh, I haven't even shared the screen yet. Okay, well, you're Marissa, you're following along on the quiz, so you can see it. But these are the bracelets that I always wear. I can take them off to show them. This one's like a snake. I love snakes. I think they're like my spirit animals. They're always growing and shedding their old skin, and they don't really attack until they need to attack. Like they're trying to eat, you know. And then they just kind of like blend in. They're in the grass. They'd be touching grass. So that's cool. This one is an evil eye bracelet. I think it'll help me in the long run with people. I truly believe in like energy and stuff like that, so it's gonna do something. It's doing something. And then the other one that I have, it's a red evil eye one. You can't really see it. And it has a small like blue evil eye protection thing on there. Just for extra measure. Yes. Okay, going back to the quiz. I would say my bracelets are like the only accessory I really have. It's not on here, is it? I'm gonna do this one. Quality shoes and understated bag. I don't really like bags. How do you prefer to spend your weekend when you have time for just yourself? These are the same questions. But this one doesn't have spending time in my... Oh yeah, it does. Relaxing at home. Perfect. Speed run it. I'm gonna speed run it. What is your go-to beauty look? I keep my look very simple. Even though I have a bag full of makeup. I don't really do much, so I keep it almost like I didn't have makeup on. I love that. That I look like I don't have makeup on, even though I spend like 40 minutes doing my makeup. It's an art form. What type of vacation do you prefer? Ooh, somewhere off the beaten path, a charming bed and breakfast somewhere in Europe, a luxury resort, a chic European city or countryside, a laid-back beach town, a cosmopolitan, a cosmo city, an adventure trip with hiking, a bustling city with nightlife and culture. Guys, this music is not doing it for me. I'm sorry. We're gonna take a break from this. We're gonna take a break from this. Should we listen to more music from my Spotify? Because I cannot with the Japanese right now. Let's do this one. If the audio is messed up, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst audio player ever. Okay, that's a vibe. Okay. I think this is good. Maybe a bit too loud? I think we're good. My vacation would be I like beaches. Like the beaches, not like anything else. Yeah, this one is good. This one. Yes. What's your ideal footwear? Bruh. Platform sandals, barely there strappy sandals. Anything that is the hero of the outfit. What does that even mean? Riding boots, ballet flats, polished yet practical kitten heels, flip-flops or casual slides. Oh my gosh. Guys, can we be serious for a second? Why? I went to Walmart on Sunday, right? Why? Oh, why? Why is Walmart fashion a thing? Have you guys seen Walmart fashion? Tell me you know what I'm talking about before I pull it up. Do you know what Walmart fashion is? It is the most horrendous fashion you've ever seen in your It's so bad. People be wearing green leggings with brown winter boots with a spring top. And I'm like, girl, who dressed you? A 5-year-old can dress better than you. You know what I mean? Here, let me pull it up so you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be cruel, but people will just be wearing the most random stuff, and it kind of irks me out. Oh my goodness, I pulled up the Walmart memes. This is we've unlocked some chaotic energy right here. I don't want to shame anyone, but you just see the most random things in Walmart. People don't be dressing the most well. It's just it's a lot of colors. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of colors, a lot of textures. It's like it's spring with winter with summer. It's a lot of pajamas. It's like this. You know what I mean? It's just this sort of vibe, and it's usually like not that clean. You know what I mean? How do I describe what I'm talking about? Like this. Okay? Anyways. Yep. When I'm tired, I don't have any filter, and I just don't want to say the wrong thing, because I know what I'm going to say is not going to be nice. Anyways, let's just play this song. Guys, I'm literally going to end this in like 10 minutes. I don't know how to be nice when I'm tired. What's your ideal footwear? I would say riding boots. I do a lot of boots. What kind of print or pattern do you prefer? I would say not too much pattern, obviously. I feel like I showed my bias when I was talking about the Walmart thing. It's like a very classic color palette. Just there's not a lot of colors there, to be honest. Maybe like a little stripe. So we're gonna do just very minimal stuff. Oh, results are in. My full name. Gonna take that off so I can put my email. The style types are in your email. My goodness, so official. Let me pull it up. What shall I ever be? That was a tactic to get me to give them my email so they can start spamming me. That's actually genius. Where is it? Is it in my spam? Oh my god, I can't find the email. I just got scammed. I don't see it. I don't see it. Resend it. Oh, they're en route? Bruh. Did they scam? Marissa, did you do this? Did you get one? A spam email? My god, I got scammed. I just gave them my email for nothing in exchange. Now they're gonna freaking steal my data. Nothing isn't spam. Nothing nowhere. Well, that's fun. Oh no, I just found it. Minimalist. No freaking way. I can't share this because I would have to share my email. But it says I'm a minimalist. So more of tailored clothing. Secondary cell type is sporty. Sporty is more casual, laid back, boyish silhouettes, tomboy. Interesting. 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 That's fun. That's kind of similar to what I got in the other one. That's fun. Oh my god, there's a Earth Day sustainable fashion quiz. Marissa says no, I don't ever give out my email. Well, that was smart. Huh. You also said stylists are also very needed, like not for rich people, but everyday people to know how to go outside with ease while still being put together. I honestly didn't know that stylists were needed. I just thought everyone was pretending to be like not good at dressing themselves. I'm being dead serious. I thought people were like pretending to be bad dressers. Like, how do you mess up that bad? I don't know how they mess up that bad, but I guess if everyone knew how to dress, there would be no stylists. You're right. I'm not trying to make stylists go bankrupt or lose their job. I'm not. Okay, I'm actually really gonna jump off in like 10 minutes, to be totally honest. Let me continue to play the song. This one I'm excited for, actually. Sustainable fashion quiz. What percentage of total global greenhouse gas emissions are produced by the fashion industry? Wait, this is the ultimate test for me. 15. I'm gonna say 15. No, I'm a fake fan. Only 4%? The fashion industry is responsible for at least 4% of global greenhouse emissions, more than the carbon output of the economies of France, Germany, and the United Kingdom combined. If it does not accelerate its response to climate change by 2030, it will produce twice the volume of emissions. I didn't know that. Having style intuitively really is a gift. I didn't realize. Honest to God, Marissa, I didn't realize. Okay, I want to be serious. When you're dressing yourself, what do you think about though? Like if you're a bad fashion person, what do you think about when you're like putting on the clothing? Because like I just don't comprehend how you don't have the skill. I'm being so dead ass. Like how do you not have a sense for it? I guess that's like my flaw, that I don't get how other people don't have style. Mm. The lack of empathy and understanding today is crazy. As soon as I put my glasses on, I become a bitch, huh? uh, wait, let me think about this. So, it kind of reminds me of my brother. He just puts on the most random thing, right? I'm like, bro, how did you put this outfit together? And I yell at him because I get so frustrated. I'm like, do you not have eyes, right? How do you not have eyes? And I put the outfit together for them, and they're like, oh, that actually kind of works. Like, how do you not know how to put the colors together? How? It's not even that hard. It's common sense. Oh, you know what? I finally have found my ego. My ego is right here and styling people. I need to work on that one then. No more ego and styling. Because I think I'm better than everyone because of it. People need like basic guidance. I help my friends go through the closet and figure out their style and things I just know are genius to them. And I just know they are genius to them. Hmm. I have never written about styling tips. It just I can't wrap my head around it, but if you're a good stylist, my goodness, you have patience to understand people. But I do wonder, how do stylists understand their friends when the friends don't even know what they're looking for in clothing? So isn't essentially the stylist projecting an understanding of the person and then clothing them based on how they perceive them to make them look more themselves, yet the person themselves didn't know what they looked like for themselves? You know what I mean? if you don't if you don't know what's gonna work well on yourself, then you don't really know how you look well. I'm on my last brain cell. Do you know what I mean? If you don't know what looks good on yourself, how do you trust someone else to know that for you? Right? This is why I'm so tired, because my brain is just full of random sentences. Anyways. Boy, where were we? Let's go back to the quiz. We went to fashion school and learned things like complementary colors, fabrics, and types. Oh, we did learn about that, huh? We did learn about that. True. True, true, true. You asked some things like, what do you want to feel like when you leave the house? Show them an outfit that you wear and feel confident in. It's like an archaeological dig into their preferences. It's like looking into their soul and manifesting it into materiality. Do I do this a lot? Let's go back to the quiz. The fashion industry contributes to environmental degradation in which of the following ways? Deforestation, desertification, and biodegradation of soil. Loss of biodiversity. All of above. Yep. Sadly enough, all of above. How many liters of water does it take to make one pair of jeans? Maybe like 52. What? It takes 3,781 liters of water to make one pair of jeans. From the production of the cotton to the delivery of the finished garment to a store. Textile manufacturing uses 20% of the world's clean water each year. That's so much water. Does anyone listen to Billie Eilish? This one's so good. I need a brain break.
And that's when you found me. I was waiting in the garden, contemplating, beg your pardon. There's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me it was serious, were you serious? They told me they were only curious. Now it's serious.
Okay. That was a nice little brain break.
Open up the door.
Open up the door. Okay. What percentage of clothing is recycled? Oh, I should know this one. I think I would say it's around 33%. 1%. Less than 1% of clothing is recycled. Oh my, this makes me sad. The repurposing of textiles is often incorrectly referred to as recycling. They are actually reused by being broken down and made into new products, often insulation or stuffing material. What does greenwashing in fashion refer to? Washing clothing in environmentally friendly ways, claims of environmental sustainability by a brand that are false or misleading, using natural fabric dyes, lying to people around you that something you bought was secondhand when it wasn't. I think it's this one. So it says, greenwashing refers to claims of environmental sustainability by a brand that are false or misleading. The International Consumer Protection and Enforcement Network, a global network of consumer protection authorities, recently swept websites for greenwashing. They found that as many as 40% of environmental claims could be misleading customers. We're gonna pause with the music because that's distracting. Okay. Which of the following fabrics releases microplastics when it's washed? Polyester, cotton, linen, silk. Oh, isn't it like the plastic based ones? I'm gonna say polyester. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Which statistic about garment factory workers is incorrect? Fashion is the second biggest contributor to modern slavery. Garment factory workers in Bangladesh earn approximately $95 per month, yet the living wage is $443. 170 million children are engaged in child labor, much of which is textile and garment production. I would say the one that is incorrect is none of these, because they're all correct. Exactly. So all of the above are correct statistics about garment factory workers. The 2018 Global Slavery Index found that garment manufacturing was the second biggest contributor to modern slavery, the first being the production of tech In order to keep the fast fashion cheap for Western consumption, Bangladeshi garment workers earn a low wage of approximately $95 per month, far lower than a living wage. Many workers are also victims of forced labor, estimated by the International Labor Organization to be 170 million children. That's actually so freaking sad. Okay, what is the average number of times a woman wears an article of clothing? Interesting. I don't think it's often. I feel like it's very little. So I would say, um, maybe 5 times. I'm gonna go to the lowest number. 7 to 10 times? That's actually crazy. Because I've been hearing that someone just wears it once and then throws it away. It's so interesting that as soon as I turned off my music, there was like a couple people that jumped on. I guess no one liked my Billie Eilish. That's fine. According to a study of 20,000 women by the UK charity Barnados, a garment is worn only 7 times on average before it's discarded. In the past 15 years, clothing utilization has decreased by 36%, creating more pollution and waste. That's so interesting. I thought it was going to be less, but there's sometimes hope in the darkness. Which of the following is not an example of shopping sustainably? It's not too quiet without the music. I'm just gonna play that. Can you hear that? No. Why is it so sad? No, not sad. What other music did I have? This one's cool. I like that one. Okay. Which of the following is not an example of shopping sustainably? I think you can still hear me over the music. It's pretty loud. Let me lower it. Okay. Buying new clothes to match seasonal trends, bruh. Shopping at thrift stores. Buying a few high quality items that will last. Picking garments made from natural fibers like cotton. I think it's this one that's not sustainable. Murs on YouTube says maybe music without words is a good compromise. You know, actually, that's kind of a genius idea. What should we listen to? What about Ocean Aquamarine? I don't think this one has sound because I've played this in the past for other streams. Oh wait, actually, this is good. Raise it up a bit. Wait, this is good. This is calm. Maybe I'll stream for another like 30 minutes instead of another 5 minutes. Can you hear the audio? Wait, this is actually kind of peaceful. Is it too low? I feel like it's too low. Hello? Okay, it's good. Next question. Instead of throwing out unwanted clothing and contributing to textile waste, what can you do instead? Donate them to charities and shelters? Yeah. Repurpose them as rags? Yeah. Repair or alter them? Yeah. All of the above? Yeah. That one's kind of a too simple question. We all know the answers here. Okay, what's the final result? 6 out of 10? Dang, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. What happened to the nerdy vibes? I should have gotten 10 out of 10. That's fine. I've been studying this topic for like literally 13 years and I still did not get a perfect score. But hey, look, it says I'm a sustainable fashion expert, even though I'm not. Okay, what other quiz should I take before I head off? Because I am in a mood today. This is 25 questions. Fashion orientation. What about like fashion history? Fashion history quiz? Because I'm so bad at history. How well do you know your fashion history? Oh, okay. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Why is the word so small? I think I'm gonna have to give them my email for the results. No, that's the dictionary. Nope, okay. This is gonna be the last quiz, I feel like. And I'm gonna fail miserably. I'll share it in the chat. Marissa, do you want to do this one before I leave? But if you have any ones that you want me to take, then I'll take them. Just for you. Wait, why is everyone coming in now? Hi, Carrie. Wait, maybe I won't leave. Okay, I've been convinced to stay on for a bit more. Fashion history is fun, isn't it? I'm gonna fail it miserably though. What's the French term for a mock-up garment? Usually made of muslin for testing the cut and fit. I would say, what? Is this in French? Fascinator? I can't even see that. Why is the word so small? Oh, it's a French term. Oh my god, I didn't even read the sentence. Toll? Oh my god, I got it right! What the heck? That was a total guess, obviously. Who was known as history's first couture and the father of haute couture? It's this dude. His name, by the vibes of it, he must be a Frederick. He just gives Frederick vibes, you know? The Fredericks always give that vibe. I was so right. Fredericks, man, they always give that vibe. That just vibe is always there. Carrie says, I'm already failing on the first question. I didn't even read the question. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a French word, and I'm over here trashing them for giving us French. Okay. Who invented jeans? Levi, Calvin Klein, C.C. Hudson, and Henry David Lee, or Catherine the Great? Why can't a woman just be the inventor of something this time? I'm gonna say C.C. Hudson and David Lee. Something gives me the vibe it was them. Levi, do you think? Oh, wrong answer. What the heck? Levi? Correct. Correct. What the heck? I didn't know they quote-unquote invented jeans. What maximum coverage swimsuit was banned in France until 2016? Bikini, burkini, mokini, tankini, and more kinis added. I'm gonna say the monokini. Burkini probably. Let's see. Bruh. Bruh. How did I get that one wrong? It's so obvious. Burkini. Carrie, you're right. What the heck? Freaking genius. Okay, what Japanese fashion label founded in 1973 presented a new and different approach to fashion in the 1980s? Uniqlo? Comme des garçons? Comme de blah blah? Hello Kitty! Hanamori? What is that? The 80s? Uniqlo was a fast fashion brand. Comme des garçons is like a luxury brand, I think. They must have been around, but Hello Kitty's not a fashion brand. And then the Hans one, Carrie guesses that one. Let's just try that one. I have no clue. Wrong. What about this one? Right. Who would have ever realized? I was not alive in the 80s. Or in the 73s. That was a long time ago. Too long ago. What legendary Vogue editor filled the pages with street style, the hippie look, space age style, and the youthquake movement? Oh, interesting. Anna Wintour, Grace Mirabella, Diana Vreeland, and Carmel Snow. It was definitely not Anna. That's for sure. What about Grace? No, Grace? No. Grace sounds too normal with the Mirabella. We're gonna do Carmel Snow. She sounds cool. Nope. Sounds French. Oh, comme des garçons. I think they are French. Let's do Grace Mirabella. Nope, still wrong. Diana, what the heck? What a queen. Which disaster in garment industry history claimed the most lives? Oh my god. Bemperton Mill collapse. Rana Plaza collapse. The Tazarine factory fire. Triangle Shirtwaist factory fire. I gotta say the Rana Plaza collapse. Yeah, it was devastating. So many people died. And everyone knew the building was going to collapse, and yet the garment workers were forced to like go to work that day and then like collapse it on themselves, but it was entirely preventable. The building was showing signs of cracks. The walls were just crumbling already, and other businesses within that same building hadn't functioned that day. They weren't operating that day because of the bad conditions. So these garment workers really didn't have to be in there that day. Very, very sad time in fashion and just in general for humanity. Marissa knew the answer on YouTube. Vreeland. What an interesting last name. Who is known for making the lettuce edge a fashion statement? What the heck is a lettuce edge, bruh? Who wants to be lettuce edged today? That doesn't sound right. Is it a sort of wave? Oh, what the heck? I hate these sleeves. These sleeves are so freaking ugly. It's like you got little wings that didn't grow right on your shoulder. Is that a contentious take? Every time I see this in a thrift store, I'm like, their wings didn't grow out. They look like either they didn't grow or they got chopped. You know? I love lettuce edge socks. Are they like the cutesy patootsies one that are kind of folded over? Oh no, they're not folded over. It's like these. What? I haven't seen these before. I say it takes the right shoe to wear them. Don't you have to wear like Mary Janes with them? These are interesting with the laces. What the heck? There's no oh, see like these? These are cute. It's kind of like schoolgirl vibes. Oh, the Converse. It's very indie. It's giving indie vibes. Marissa says I got them all right except who invented denim, lol. My soul didn't want it to be Levi's. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Who is known for making the lettuce edge a fashion? Who is known for making the lettuce edge a fashion statement? Edith Head, Prabal Garange, Steven Burrows, Helda Lettuce. Hedda Lettuce. That's a troller right there. What if this was the actual person that made it and their last name was Lettuce? Hedda Lettuce. I made the lettuce edge. It can't be that option. It can't. I'm gonna say Steven. No, Edith. Edith Head sounds cool. I was wrong. Was it Hedda? No. Okay. Stefan. Oh. If only I had, oh, it could have gone with my gut. I said Stefan first. Guys, did you ever watch the Vampire Diaries? There was a guy called Stefan and I was in love with him. Do you know who I'm talking about? The Stefan guy? Him? Bro, he was the most beautiful guy ever on my TV. Do you see that? That is a man. I preferred him. He was always so kind. He was always so understanding. And like he was so loyal. Versus his brother, he was such a gentleman. Ah. He was my first crush, Stefan. Look. And then his brother was like the total opposite. What was the name of the other guy? Let's look up the characters. I don't remember the other guy's name. There's a dark-haired guy. It was, this one. I hated his freaking guts. Like, why were you always so freaking mean? Hedda Lettuce is actually a famous drag queen. Okay, I'll honor her by watching that next. I never understood why he wanted to be the bad guy, but he had just gone through so much. Damon. I hated Damon with my freaking guts. Even though he was like technically more attractive, he just was never like the option because he was just so weird. He had such a disorganized attachment style. It was concerning. Look at his face. He just wanted to eat people up. But Damon or Stefan? I would have chosen Stefan. Stefan, whatever you want to call it. Anyways. Okay, let's look up the drag queen. I shouldn't be looking stuff up in front of you guys, but whatever, I don't care. Drag queen. What? Why would they do them like that in this quiz? Whoa. Oh wait, I just typed in drag queen. I'm sorry. I was supposed to put in her name. I'm really tired today, guys. I'm sure. Hedda Lettuce. Okay. She's an acclaimed drag comedy legend. Whoa. We're here for education. Yes. We're getting nerdy today. She hasn't uploaded in such a long time. 3 years ago. Well, I gotta stop my music so we can fully concentrate on Hedda Lettuce.
Dating this guy Jimmy in about 2017, and he said to me, Hedda, oh my God, your oral skills are gone down. They just fallen off a cliff. And I said, Jimmy, what am I supposed to do? He says, well, you better do something quick, otherwise I am throwing you out. I said, oh my God, Jimmy, why? So
Wait, let's restart from the beginning. Okay, they're on to something.
Dating this guy Jimmy in about 2017, and he said to me, Hedda, oh my God, your oral skills are gone down. They just fallen off a cliff. And I said, Jimmy, what am I supposed to do? He says, well, you better do something quick, otherwise I am throwing you out. I said, oh my God, Jimmy, why? So I left that day, and I was walking down on the Lower East Side. I was living in New York City, and I passed by Tanta Sally's dollar store. And I went in there, and oh my God, on the dollar side, right there on the sale rack was Kylie Jenner's lip kit. It was like manna from heaven. So I picked it up and I put it in my purse because I had a little bit of a shoplifting problem then. And I raced home, slathered that shit on my lips on my date that night with Jimmy. Well, I must have had an allergic reaction because my lips blew up to 5 times their size. I looked like I had a baboon's ass on my face. Turned out the kit was expired, hence why it was in the dollar rack. But and so I went to Jimmy's house, slathered some gloss on my lip, knocked on his door. When he opened the door and saw my lips, he just started laughing and said, what did you do? And I said, I used Kylie Jenner's lip kit. I did this for you, Jimmy. I did this for you. And he said, I can't be blown by a baboon. And he slammed the door in my face, hitting my lips like a fucking speed, whatever you call it, knocked me over, fell down the stairs in the front of his building and landed in a garbage can. And that's why I hate Kylie Jenner. True story.
Okay. I didn't understand that one, but we'll get back to that one and review the notes and then we'll go from there. What a twisty turns of events. Hedda Lettuce, who would have known? Alright, let's go back to this. The quiz. We're here for the quiz, right? Alright. The quiz says, in 1946, DuPont introduced which synthetic fiber in America under the name Dacron. Huh? In 1946, DuPont introduced which synthetic fiber in America under the name Dacron? Bruh. Nylon, rayon, spandex, or polyester? Dacron sounds like rayon. But are they trying to mislead me? I'm gonna go with rayon. Yes, sir. I was wrong. Nylon? No. Spandex? No. Polyester? Yes. What the heck? Which term is given to repurposing a garment or accessory in order to create something new and often better? Upcycling, recycling, unicycling, and greenwashing. Who would ever know this question? I'm gonna say upcycling. Correcto. How many did I get? 10 out of 10 correct? I'm a genius. It's almost like I never got any of them wrong. What a cute giraffe. Giraffe. What a cute giraffe. What the heck? Okay, I can do one more. I think I have one more in me. We can do the Victoria and Albert Museum one. It says, which fashion era best represents your personality? I'll share this in the chat so you guys can take it with me, and then I'll close off with this one. I just have been in a horrible little mood today. And it's gonna be like this for the next week, I think. Okay. So, this one says, you spot the most perfect item of clothing. Are you an impulse buyer or do you wait before spending your money? A, definitely an impulse buyer. If I see something I like, I buy it straight away. B, I like to mull it over. I don't like making impulse decisions. 3, I head straight to Depop, Vinted, or eBay and see if I can buy a secondhand or less. D, I don't buy new things often. I'm quite economical with my money. If I see like the perfect item of clothing, I'll buy it. I don't want to say I'm an impulse buyer. It's just like I don't know when I'm going to see it next. So I just rather make the decision then than anything else. But let's say if I generally know what I want and I need it, I will go to like eBay or Depop if I have enough time. So I'm going to do A. I lean more towards impulsivity though. If the world was ending next week, how would you spend your final days? What? This is interesting. A, traveling the globe, taking in the earth's beauty. B, spending time with my family and friends. 3, stockpiling food and any other necessities. Who knows, I might need it. D, partying it. It'll be silly doing anything else. In a week, I'd just spend it with my family and friends. To be honest, I'd spend it with my friends and family. Which piece of technology would you pick? A, film camera. I like that vintage grainy look. B, tape cassettes. I'm analog. I like everything and anything old school. C, my phone. I got everything I need. Social media, photos, videos, a lot. D, AI. Oh my god, not the AI. I'm futuristic and looking forward to what AI will do. I would choose the film camera. I think that's super freaking cool. Which of these icons or influencers do you admire the most? Marilyn Monroe, the Beatles, Princess Diana, the fiercest of queens, Beyonce, or Kendrick Lamar? I would say Martin Luther King Jr. because he said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And as a true OGer of social justice, I love this man. Every time I go to work, I turn into... actually, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of honorary mentions of him in my hometown, so he's everywhere whenever I go to work. He's everywhere. You have to listen to one genre of music for a year. Which is it? A, radical and countercultural. Oh my god, this one. No more questions. I've actually really have been thinking about moving to Seattle because of like the punk rock scene. But it's so expensive in Seattle and there's not a lot of diversity. But like, I forever love Seattle for the grunge music. What does this have to do with fashion quizzes though? Fashion era. Okay, well, most likely they're gonna tell me I'm like grungy because of the music genre thing. What core is most your style? Gorp core for the grains. What the hell is that? Gorp core for the grains, the comfort, and the Gore-Tex. B, ballet core. It's all about the classic and simple silhouettes. C, mermaid core because it's bold, shimmery, and beautiful. I love that. D, grunge core. Okay, this one. Raw and real. And then there was also baby core. And then F, meh, I don't know. Bruh, always choose grunge core. Grunge core is always the best. What the heck? I love grunge. Okay, question 7. Which of the following TV shows and films is your favorite? A, Stranger Things. B, Friends. I hate Friends. That shit is so overrated. I never understood it. C, Star Wars. D, the Puss in Boots movie. And then E, Marcel the Shell with Shoes. I don't even know what that is. I haven't watched any of these. Except for Friends, and I don't like Friends. So I'm gonna say Puss in Boots. I like the kitties. Puss in Boots is so goated. Yeah, I love it. What's your favorite makeup trend? Oh, thin brows. I want to get thin brows so bad. I think they're pretty thin. But I can show. Let me just take off my huge glasses today. They're kind of thin. I used to have like eyebrow blindness. And they used to be really thick. And I didn't realize. So when I was trying to shape them out, I went like too thin. And I can go thinner. But I'm kind of afraid they're not going to grow back. But I think this is good. I just love the thin eyebrow look. It's so beautiful. It's like 90s beautiful. And I want to get to that level one day. There's also the no makeup look. The thick brows contouring for the gods. D, a bold statement tip or lip. Bold statement lip, and then no makeup. I wouldn't necessarily say these are like makeup trends. I think they're just like makeup looks that you prefer. So I would say this one. Thin brows, dark and dramatic eyes, bright red cheeks. How would you style your natural hair? Curly? Bone straight? Pins and rollers for bouncy hair? Braids and cornrows? Or heatless waves all the way? My hair is so naturally curly, I freaking hate it. But I would say I would wear it bone straight. Just because it's the opposite of what God gave me and I must always rebel. So bone straight. Your friend is having a fashion nightmare. What sort of friend are you? Bruh. I actually don't really like being nice when I don't feel like it. So I'd probably be the mean friend. So I would say no questions asked. I'd be there for them. No. Clothing mishaps is something you got to figure out on your own. This most likely would be me. Or C, I'd rally all our friends together to help you out. I used to be A, but now I'm B. But I love talking about fashion. But I'm not going to give you like fashion advice or like fashion styling tips. It's just more like fashion education that I touch on. So I'd kind of leave you to figure it out. Not to be an asshole or anything. It's just fashion styling is difficult. But if it's like a ripped thing on your shirt, I'll mend it for you. Or if you want me to help with like a fashion clothing swap or whatever, I'll help you with the operations. I ain't gonna style you though. That's on you. Are you ready for your results? If you've been taking this quiz, let me know what you got. I wanna know. Oh my goodness. I am 1990s. The 90s gave us the second summer of love, crunch music, and of course the TV show Friends. While you like baggy, casual, comfortable styles, you still know how to make an impact. During the day, that's sportswear. And something else, oversized clothes, but the evenings are for silk shirts or slip dresses. Oh, I love this actually. What the heck? That's like me in summary. So me. It's so me. Okay. Alright. That was the last fashion quiz, guys. I just wanted to jump on because I promised a stream today. But I just wanted to be fully transparent. I have not been feeling the best. Marissa says I got 2000s. I got 1940s, innovative, practical, thrifty. Oh, that's so freaking cool. You guys are enjoying the stream. I kind of feel bad jumping off, but I'm not doing the best. I think I'm gonna rethink my job. I got to really upset today at work, as I knew I was gonna do, but it's such a pleasure streaming. Tomorrow is gonna be sustainable fashion news. I love those. Take the time you need. Thank you, Girlie. I do this for you guys. Like, if I ever get like 10 people being so invested as you guys, I would be so happy. But 2 people is like more than enough. I know there's other people watching me, which is kind of crazy because I'm like in these like weird streaming spaces and I've grabbed people's like attention, oddly enough. I'm just always commenting stuff. So I've been like getting people watching my things and it's really eerie. And I just want to grow this to like be the community that it's kind of is right now, just like very fun and girly and fashiony and wholesome and stuff. So I'm excited to keep growing. It's just it's kind of nerve-wracking and it's overwhelming when like my personal life is just crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, and then like when you guys watched the like council meeting thing, that was just so freaking nice that people stayed up until like 1 in the morning. That's why I'm not like crashing out, because I knew there's people that like came and watched that stream with me. That was crazy. I always enjoy hanging out here. What the heck? You know, it's so interesting that you guys chose like the smallest streamer to support. You guys are like the best. Like if I saw a stream with like 2 viewers, I'd be like, why is there only 2 viewers? You know? What's wrong with her? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Marissa on YouTube says it's okay. Honor your energy. I hope you feel better. Thank you. It's an off day today. I feel like I've been having a lot of off days. I talked about this in my fashion gaming stream the other day. I don't know how to get my brain to like work. You know what it is? I feel like there's a lot of pressure to like move out by the summer, that I feel like there is like no way to like be calm right now in these months until I work up to like my goal. So like I feel like I've just pressured myself way too much. I'm not chilling out. I'm not like having fun with the journey. And I get so like in my head about like who's watching and like how people perceive me. And then all these big streamers, they're like so entertaining. They're so amazing at what they do. And I get so much love and support, and I'm like, I just get so jealous that every time I turn on my own stream, I'm like, oh my god, this is just so lame. It's so stupid. And like, for example, I know, Carrie, you're watching on Twitch, but I also stream on YouTube, and Marissa has been watching me since I was like on a freaking grainy camera, and the audio sucked a lot more than it does now. And like that was so enough for me, but for some reason now I'm just like pressuring myself to be like, I need to grow and grow and grow, even though I know I'm not ready. But I don't know, I want to have the numbers, but I want to have like small numbers as well. I don't know if that makes sense. I need to figure it out. Like, do I want people to watch me or not? I don't know what I want right now, I guess, from streaming, because it's just so difficult to do that I know if I want to like have viewers or not. Does that make sense? You're honestly really inspiring me to stream just for the heck of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm figuring it out. I've been streaming for a year, and it's just really like interesting to try it because it's scary to grow. I think I'm just scared. I'm just really freaking scared to grow. And then the people that show up get invested in your life and like they remember details about you. And that is really interesting for me because I haven't let people like understand me for such a long time. But like when people come in and chat, I'm like, this is great. But then I resist the even idea of like letting it happen. You know what I mean? Like I could let this thing grow. It's just I'm stopping it from growing. But then I'm like, well, you're stopping people like Carrie and Marissa from discovering stuff like this and being part of a cool community. So I'm just scared. I'm just scared of growing, I guess. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to like do the wrong thing. Even though I'm just taking fashion quizzes. Kara says yes, it does. I think about the stuff too if I really want to dedicate myself to it, but I would like to try. You should try. You should try. You should try it. I will watch. I swear. I will watch. No, just let me know. Just let me know. You can message me on Instagram. The links are there. Guys, I refuse to wear my glasses. Wait, what are you guys typing? Marissa's typing away. It says, well, enjoy the small group while you have it. Cross the bridge of more people when you get there. I don't think you are stopping it. You continually show up. Yeah. I don't want to stop streaming. I don't. It's just... I guess I am. I do overthink. I like try to plan my entire life when I'm just like in phase 2. When there's so many other phases to go through, I guess. Yeah, maybe I am trying to plan too much. You know what? I do actually really want to have fun with these streams. I got really inspired by Cutie Cinderella. She does like a Bop It challenge. I don't know if you know who Cutie Cinderella is, but you should watch her. And she loves Bop Its, and then she was challenging other like streamers to do it, and then I watched this streamer like do Bop It for like fucking 6 hours, and I was so bored that day. I just ended up watching the whole fucking like stream, and they like tried different Bop Its, and then I bought one. I bought the Stitch Bop It. So I don't even know if I can do the Stitch Bop It. It's just these are ideas that I want to do, but I don't do them because I think they're kind of dumb at the end of the day. I don't know how to explain it. Like my life was so full of like business meetings and like serious topics for such a long time. I don't know how to like live my life. I don't know how to like actually like relax and do fun stuff just for the heck of it. Yes, Carrie, you should please. Yes, Ellie, you should try. I'll watch too. Oh, Carrie, you're talking to Carrie. I was like, did you misspell my name? Oh, Carrie, Marissa on YouTube is saying you should try. I'll watch too. I'll share the username if you don't mind. Oh my god, I can't see. I can't fucking see. Damn it. These are my real glasses if you can't tell. Or Marissa, you can just come to Twitch and then you'll see it, but I'll comment it. Look, Carrie, you got 2 fans already. Thanks, Marissa, says Carrie. Marissa's on Twitch. She's just on YouTube, too. Well, Marissa has both a Twitch account and then YouTube, but she's mostly on YouTube. But yeah, you should try the streaming. Anyways, I'm gonna be uploading a video this Sunday on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing a Goodwill surprise bag unboxing. I bought 2 like surprise bags full of stuff. One is like women's athletic shorts, and then another one is like crafts. So I'm gonna make that video. I'm gonna film it most likely Friday. And then for my first one I show that I've been trying to prep for, I think I'm gonna do that this Sunday. So I got stuff to work on, I guess. I guess being overwhelmed with a lot of stuff to do is not a good combo, and then having a sticky job is not a good combo. But maybe I'll do the Bop It one of these days. Or maybe next week, who knows. I think I'm just really overwhelmed this week. I don't know what's going on. My brain is so messed up. I feel like I'm going crazy with other stuff too. Like, I don't even know what's real anymore. In the sense of like what my head is telling me. Felt? There's just so much going on everywhere all the time. I think I'm gonna go watch a movie, guys. I'm gonna get offline, watch a movie, edit some TikToks. I'm a secret clipper. I don't think it's a secret anymore. But I don't want any pressure from that. And then I'm gonna watch some other streamers. I'm gonna eat my ice cream. I should probably not continue to eat this. Catch you in the next one. And then Marissa says on YouTube, toxic / not online jobs can be draining. I think it's good you do things to maintain your joy. Well, you know what happened today? My boss was like, why did you request access for this software? I'm like, you told me to call tech on Friday to get access to it so I could have it. She's like, no, you don't need to have access to it. Then why did you make me call tech? And then I did this whole thing for her, this whole strategy. She's like, you didn't do any of it right. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board, bruh. I did it perfect. I think she knew I used AI because it was too well written. Bro, I'm so done with my job. I'm using AI because I don't know what she wants from me, so I'm just like typing it in. I use DeepSeek though. It's like the better version of like ChatGPT, but I don't know what to do with this project that she gave me that I'm like, DeepSeek. But she didn't even like it, so if AI can't solve her problems, I can't. But I will try to find joy. I'm trying. It's just, I don't think the job is going to work out. She's telling me why am I accessing something that she told me to like request access to. Bruh, I'm not the crazy one here. My boss don't know how to give good leadership, and the instructions are just constantly changing. Do you want me to do something or not? So I think a lot of my mental health is coming from that job, and I need the job for money, but I think whatnot can be a good solution or alternative to money. It's just like I kind of feel like I'm losing it. I'm losing the idea of the plot here, and that's not good for anyone. So I'll decide what to do, but I generally think that if you want to pursue streaming or pursue anything, just continue doing it. Like, I've been struggling to like know what I'm even doing online for such a long time, but you can still build community in the process. And like most big streamers, they be BSing that shit. They just be walking around New York or walking around eating food or buying from like, okay, I was watching Extra Emily, for example. If you don't know Extra Emily, she's like really freaking fun, really extroverted, friendly. She's Chinese American, was raised in like a small, I don't remember where she was raised, but it was like a small city. Now she lives in Texas, and her stream was to just buy stuff from like food stalls in her local market, and she just made it so interesting. She was just talking about the most random stuff, and that's just her like brand. She just talks about random stuff and like does random fun things, and people love her for it. That's just her thing. So if someone random can like have a huge career from it, why can't I like do something cool and meaningful on here? Like I don't think it'd hurt anyone to build a community of like sustainability people and who want to learn about stuff. It just, it kind of feels dumb to me sometimes. It's like, oh, this is kind of a waste of my time, but it's not. There's just so many feelings and thoughts. Marissa says, nope, you're not crazy. Put everything in writing if you can. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to stop writing though. I'm not gonna be able to stop writing. This music isn't helping. It says, I still don't know any streamers, lol. I'm old. You're a big streamer to me. Big streamer. Dude, okay, I was saying before I go, like literally before I go, I was saying this other fact, like if you have like 100 viewers on a stream, you're like doing better than most people. Like if you have 50 people, you're like an average streamer. So if I have like, what was it, like 8 people at 12 in the morning watching a council meeting with me, like I'm up there. I'm up there. Most people don't even reach 100 viewers. That's crazy, isn't it? And they probably spent years trying to gain that audience. I don't know. I just feel silly right now for no freaking reason except my brain is funny. I'm just a funny person. What can I say? Alright, I'm gonna go. Thank you for chatting. You guys are amazing. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be smart tomorrow. I'll be like so freaking smart. It's almost like I never had any human issues ever. And that I was doubting everything the day before. Alright, bye guys. Have a good night, Carrie. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye, Marissa. It is. It is. It is. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.